Whew. We're back in front of the pile of TBR books, which can only mean one thing. It's time for another TBR. The reality of my life at the moment is that I am in a reading slump. And so I want to take this opportunity to make the most exciting TBR I can come up with based on the dice. So last time I did this, I made kind of a challenging TBR. I wanted to challenge myself to read some books that I was afraid of, to read some books that were outside my comfort zone, all that kind of thing. I didn't read any of them. I didn't read a single one. So I've added them back into the pile. And this time we're going to try and make a TBR that really thrills me, that gets me excited for reading again. That's the goal. We're still going to do the same thing as last time. It's rolling dice, getting prompts, picking genres, all that jazz. We're just going to try and make it the most exciting it can be. Let's just get to rolling. Okay. Roll one. I need an 8-sided die. This is the genre. I'm hoping for something light. I'm hoping for something, well, not outside my comfort zone really. 6, cozy, a cozy book. Let's move right on to physical descriptor of the book. 3, a new book. Okay, so that's any book that I've bought new. Okay, we're going for a cozy book that I bought brand new, not a used book, a brand new book. I'm gonna pull a couple and then show you the options. I have 3 options, which are all books that I bought brand new. The first one, I'm not sure if everyone would consider this cozy, but I read the first book and I considered it cozy. So I've got Sincerely Secretary of Doom by Jennifer Kropf, which there's a lot of books that have been on my TBR for a while that I was really excited about when I got, and then I just didn't end up reading them. And this is one of those. This is one of the ones that I was really excited when it came out, and then I just didn't pick it up. The next book is one I got really recently, which is The Baby Dragon Cafe. It's fantasy romance, cute baby dragons running a cafe. I don't think you can get much cozier than that. Super cute and cozy. And then the final one I have is Bookshops and Bone Dust. Legends and Lattes was a 5-star read for me. So hopefully if this one comes up, it's also up there in terms of ratings. So we're just gonna roll and see how I'm gonna pick which one of those 3 we're going with. Are you ready? Are you ready? 1, Bella's choice. God damn. Bella picked the cozy one last time. Okay, she's outside. I need to go get her. Bella, I need you. Can you come here? Oh, did you bring me your bowl? Can you come here? I need you to pick a book. Now, what do you think of these? What's this? Come here. What's this? I'm not sure which one that one was. Well, thank you, Bella. Thank you. That was very helpful. Thank you very much. Okay, not as clear cut as I was hoping. She hit Bookshops and Bone Dust and then ran off. And then she hit Sincerely Secretary of Doom and then she hit Bookshops and Bone Dust again. So I think based on the reiteration of the fact that she wants to hit this book, we're gonna go with Bookshops and Bone Dust. Okay. Oh, this is a good book to pick. I am excited for it. Am I worried about a cozy book during a slump? Maybe, because like you really want something to grab you when you're feeling slumpy, and I'm not sure a cozy book will do that. But of all the cozy books, this is a good one. I'm gonna pop it here. You can't see it, but it's there. That's where the pile is happening. Let's roll again. Let's roll again. Okay, rolling for book 2. Rolling for book 2. Anything but outside my comfort zone. A romance. Can you see that? Oh, I'm just gonna nudge it so you know I'm not. There you go. It's a 2. It's a 2. It's a romance with 6. A paperback. It's a paperback romance. That's great. That's great because most of my romance books are paperback. I've actually picked 4 for us to give a go. This was quite easy. This was relatively easy for me because I am quite excited to read romance books. I went with Swift and Saddled by Lila Sage because I did enjoy Done and Dusted, and apparently Swift and Saddled is even better. So book option 1. Book option 2, Wild Eyes by Elsie Silver. Oh, that was said badly. Wild Eyes by Elsie Silver. Really enjoyed the first one, whatever it's called. Wild Side, Wild Love, Wild Love? Is that the third one? I get them mixed up. I picked Not in Love by Ali Hazelwood. I know that this one isn't as loved as some of her others, but I think I could vibe with it. Nothing that's been said about it has put me off, so I think I'd be okay. And as an exciting one, I picked First Time Caller by BK Borison, because it's pretty, because it has pretty edges, because it's pretty, and because everyone's been talking about it, and I want to be involved in the conversation. I want to have an opinion. So those are the 4. Let's roll, babes. Okay, how are we picking this one? How are we picking this one? 5. Lowest rated on Goodreads. That's not great. That's not great. Okay. Lowest rated on Goodreads. I mean, it's not fantastic for, you know, my expectations of the book, but Goodreads can be wrong. So Swift and Saddled. 3.93. Wild Eyes. 4.29. Wild Eyes is out. Wild Eyes is out of the running. 3.63 for Not in Love. That's our current winner. Not in Love is our current winner. And finally we have First Time Caller. 4.14. Okay, I did expect that. I'm not gonna lie, because I have heard mixed reviews of this. But Not in Love is the lowest rating on Goodreads, so that's the one we're gonna pop on our TBR. Me. I'm doing it, you're not here. If you wanna play along, you can use my rolls, or you can roll your own. Just, you know, play along. That's 2 books. We're gonna roll for a third. Ready, steady, go. 3, a sci-fi. Okay, a sci-fi. Physical descriptor. 8, any sci-fi. Oh, that's nice for me. That is nice for me. Okay, I've got 3 that I think are good options. I've heard good things about all of them. So I've got Dark Matter by Blake Crouch. I've got Red Rising by Pierce Brown. And I've got Illuminae by Amy Kaufman and Jay Kristoff. I've heard good things about all of them. Out of them, I'm a little scared of Red Rising because I think it's a bit higher sci-fi, bigger world, whereas this one I think is a thriller. So I think it's quite like fast paced, and this one's multimedia, so you know, great for a reading slump. Let's go down and roll. How are we gonna pick it? Okay, I hope it's a good one. 6, names in a hat. Names in a hat. Okay, I'll be back. I have a hat. I put the names in there. Can you see? I'm gonna tip them out. Where are they? There they are. 3 of them. They're in there. Hold 3 names. I'm going with this one. Illuminate! Did I spell it right? Illuminate. I did spell it right. Okay, I'm actually exceedingly glad about this. I was really worried about Red Rising. I was really worried about it. But this I can get on board with. Halfway there. Let's roll again. Okay. 2, a romance. We did just do romance, but 2 romances is fine. A new to me author. All right, I have options. So the options we have for people I've never read before is The Soulmate Equation by Christina Lauren. You Made a Fool of Death with Your Beauty by Akwaeke Emezi. And The Undertaking of Heart and Mercy by Megan Bannon. Were any of those in frame? I don't know. Those are the 3 options. And we're going to find out how I'm going to pick one. Something fun. So my choice. Oh, I feel good about that. That's nice for me. it's my choice. I'm just gonna read the synopsis. I'm worried about this one because I've heard that it's not like a strong romance. It's more literary fiction type vibes. So maybe I'm gonna put that one aside for now. Cute, okay. I'm gonna go with The Undertaker of Heart and Mercy. It's got letters, which is cute, and it's slightly fantasy, which is nice for me because that adds to stuff. I don't know. I'm going with The Undertaker of Heart and Mercy. And I think this is a series, so that's nice for me if I find a new author and a new series that I like. Okay. Okay. It's time for another roll. Okay, not another romance. You see that? 5. What's 5? Oh, a mystery thriller. Let's find out what kind of mystery thriller. One under 350 pages. Ooh. Ooh, that's tough. Okay, I'll try and find one. Okay, I managed to find 4. 6 stories, which was up for option last time. It's a short thriller. Last time I lied. Full disclosure, this is exactly 350 pages, but I'm counting it. I'm counting it. Fight me. The Woman in Cabin 10 is under 350 pages, and The Maid. Those are the ones I've got as options. I hope Colour Wheel doesn't come up because they're all just kind of blue. They're all kind of bluey green. Are you ready? 2. Published most recently. I think that's going to be The Maid. Oh, my dog's barking. Okay, I think she's done. I think it's going to be The Maid. 6 stories, 2016. Oh, she's off again. 2018 for the last time I lied. 2016 for Woman in Cabin 10. I think The Maid was in the 2020s. 2022, yeah. The Maid wins. I think this is the most mystery leaning of the ones I had. I don't think it's supposed to be very thrilling. Yeah, you know, I'm not super hyped about this one, but I'll give it a go. Oh, it's the last one. It's the last book. What are we gonna get? I want a horror or a fantasy. Can you see that? Any genre. Any genre. A new book. A new book of any genre. I can do this. Okay, I've gone with a mix of genres. We have Voyage of the Damned by Frances White. I've heard this is like a fantasy mystery. Evocation by S.T. Gibson, which I know no one likes it, but I'm going to be different. I could like it. The Fifth Season by N.K. Jemisin. People's all-time favourite. Probably will be good. And Witchcraft for Wayward Girls, because people read it and some people liked it and some people didn't. And I want to know what side of the line I fall. How are we going to pick it? Only the dice know. Oldest. That's probably the 5th season, right? Okay, oldest book. And by that I mean like published longest ago. This was published this year. So absolutely not this one. 2025. Nope. 5th season. 2015? I didn't know it was that old. Evocation. I think this came out last year. Yep. Voyage of the Damned. I got the Illumicrate edition, so it must have come out when I was paying for Illumicrate, and that is probably last year. Yeah, 2024. Okay. Very clearly, the winner is the 5th season. Am I okay with that? I'm not scared of it. I am a little scared of it. It's not, I wouldn't describe the fantasy I read normally as intricate, as this does on the front. So I'm a little bit nervous, but That gives us our 6 books. Can you see them? We got Bookshops and Bone Dust by Travis Baldry, Not in Love by Ali Hazelwood, Illuminae by Amy Kaufman and Jake Christoph, Undertaking of Heart and Mercy by Megan Bannon, The Maid by Nita Prose, and The 5th Season by N.K. Jemisin. Is this the most exciting thing I've ever seen? I think it's getting there. I think I could add a couple of specific books, and I think I could be really excited for this. So I think we achieved the goal of a TBR that might help me get out of a slump. I feel pretty good about this. And that's a nice feeling. Okay, I gotta go because my battery's dying. Do all the stuff you know how to do, like, subscribe, comment. If you want to stick around, I'd love to have you, and I'll see you in the next video.